Then there's Mobley. And it's Cunningham. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. Here's Edwards. Here he goes.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Cade Cunningham.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And the call on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers.
Here's Giddey, following the bucket by Team World. Bay pulls it in. Fast break, here they come. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Back to Ball. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Ball no good. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for USA. It's a 3-point game. Driving inside. Rebound by Team World. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers. Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here.
Yeah, great aggressive move to the bucket there. He wasn't about to pass that one up. He threw it down.
And it's Team World with the ball. Following the bucket by USA. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Offline with his 3.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Here is Edwards, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Edwards drives in. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for USA. Drives to the hoop. Now the pass to Wagner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And Cunningham with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Edwards can't hit.
A lot of great plays being made here on the defensive end.
That indeed is a rarity. The highlights are almost always on the offensive end of the floor. And this sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
So at the end of one quarter of... Welcome back to the showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
They're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court for USA, Barnes out there with Mobley. Then it's Cunningham. Then there's Wagner. And it's Giddey in at the 2.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for USA.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
Wagner passes to Giddey. Here's Cunningham. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and that's not always endearing to your teammates, if you ask me. I mean, this is a game where everybody wants a piece of that spotlight. It shouldn't just be about him.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Edwards. Got a piece of it. Here's Giddey. He's covered by Ball. Excellent D there from Ball. Team World trails by 3. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Cunningham. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Cunningham's got 8 points.
And for this young man, this game is serving as kind of a coming out party, if you will. A lot of fans haven't seen him that often during the regular season.
And that's one of the neat things about the Rising Stars Challenge. It's a way for some talented young players to get their first taste of the national spotlight.
Clock at 4. Here's Bay. Out to Edwards. Tries yet again. Back to Bay. Edwards looking it over. And finally they hit one.
Edwards, 2 points.
Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
Here's Cunningham. Misses the 3.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Foul. Second team foul.
1:11 left now here in the second. Edwards, that's good.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Rebound by Team World. Bay's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Edwards. It's deflected. Now here's Cunningham. He's covered by Ball.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Mobley with it. Now guarded by Ball. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Mobley's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oh!
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wagner kicks to Cunningham. Into the lane, and then Cunningham with the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And some